Hello friends, ladies and gentlemen. You joined me back as soon as we finished last video, where we came back. I got 114 science from that trip, an incredible feat. So now, we better unlock something with it. It's much more than we needed. Of course we're going to unlock advanced rocketry, because we need to start going faster. Because, I mean, we're just already on episode 3, and look how far we need to go. However, I'm pretty sure our progress is going to start to get exponential. So, let's continue going. So, we now have general construction. We've got advanced rocketry research, which has a bunch of really good parts, which will let us fly rockets better, I guess. General construction has a bunch of interesting things, but we are not going to use that yet. However, what we're going to do is we are going to need to research, of course, flight control. The node that I said I would research last week's video. We're only on 24 science now, so what do we need to do? That's right, unlock more things. That just sounded like, I don't know, like some kind of kids show. Anyways, we're heading into the VAB for our next rocket. And I have big plans for this rocket. I'm planning on doing a full lunar flyby. So, let's get building. And, well, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Through that time lapse, I have built the Narvis 2, the rocket that I've designed for a lunar flyby. Also, in this quick cut, I ended up doing the mission that you're about to see. Obviously, now you can actually see it live again with me. But when I was recording, I forgot to turn my microphone back on, because when I did the time lapse I kept it off. So, well, let's fly. I can confirm from this mission that this rocket indeed has enough delta V to do a full injection burn, a full orbit injection burn, and flyby, obviously quite far away flyby of the Mun. So I'm going to warp to sunrise, and then when it's sunrise, we shall launch. Look at that, with parallax all around us. We're going to turn on Gemini, maybe Fox Vintage, and then, well, 3, 2, 1, launch! the boosters start going. I auto-strut them because they're wobbling about. And, well, we're on our way up. This rocket is extremely good at what it does. However, I learnt also in the takeoff that I did in the mission that I just did before, it quite likes to wobble about, this rocket. And I don't know why. Don't know if it has something to do with stability, but, well, it likes to wobble. So what can I say? So, anyways, we're going up, and just about now, we shall separate the back engines, turn on the mighty Kodiak engine, and push on through the atmosphere. And wow, what a thing! So we've just re-auto-strutted that bit because it was kind of wobbling about. And, well, yes, we are flying up through the atmosphere, actually doing a bit more of an efficient gravity turn than I did last time. We're going to roll over so that we are actually going the right way. And, well, our Kodiak engine is, well, firing and bringing us up. We're going to now settle at 20 degrees of ascension because on my previous mission I took too shallow of an ascent profile and ended up burning off one of my science experiments. Well, I think I should say that that's not ideal for maximum science gain. Anyways, we are, yes, flying up, and our apoapsis has been extended much farther than my previous mission, which means we've done this more efficiently, which is ideal. My favourite 73 kilometres as my apoapsis. It's just nice because it's not too high and it's not too low, which is ideal, I guess. I brought these cameras. I don't know why. They just kind of fit. So I don't know how they'll work, but they were in science as a category, so maybe they've got a science experiment on them. We shall see later, however, because I am currently waiting for getting to orbit. We're going to add a maneuver, of course, to get us onto an orbital trajectory. Why is it saying that I don't have enough delta V to do this? Okay, why is it saying that? That's a bit concerning. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full throttle. So actually no. So I'm now just going to wait for myself to get a bit closer. Because actually, there we are. Now my burn time just updated. I don't know why I was giving me like a 1 minute burn time. So anyways, we shall now prepare. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Bam! Engine activated. So, look at that. We are inserting ourselves into a circular Kerbin orbit. Way. I'm hoping that our periapsis does not is not smaller than 71 kilometers, because, well, as demonstrated in the last video, that might be a bit of a problem. So, look at that, 74 kilometers for apoapsis and 71 kilometers for periapsis. That is perfect. And we've even got an excess of delta V compared to the last mission. In fact, you know, we could even do a full Minmus mission at this this point. But no, I do want to keep things procedural, so I will simply do a lunar flyby. Which I've now got enough delta V to do an actual equatorial mid-orbit flyby. However, I will not do that because that would place me on a trajectory extremely unideal for returning back to Kerbin. So I'm now going to plot a manoeuvre course that might intersect, which it indeed has done. We're going to check on the Mun, and we will simply refine our trajectory to get closer and closer to the big grey boy. And well, look at that, I have indeed plotted a course to the Mun. This will place us in quite a high orbit, so it will actually place us in a full escape trajectory, but it will also mean we get another Mun encounter, which is going to be pretty cool. So I don't know, I think this turned out as rather a success. Anyways, all of this out of the way, let's actually get moving. So we're going to fast forward time until we reach our manoeuvre. And at about 30 seconds, like I do, I will turn down time acceleration to just 10 times. 10 seconds completely turn it off. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, burn! And well, look at that. We are flying towards the Mun. We are going to perform an experiment, perhaps, which I all stored, like you saw in the time-lapse, inside here. I'm going to reset that experiment because I already did a mission where I did that experiment, and so it would give me minimal science. Anyways, bit of silence and a bit of flight. Look at that lovely plume. I'd guess, if I didn't know that it was actually Keralox, I'd guess it was Hydrolox from the colour. But who cares? We are getting closer to our manoeuvre point, which we have done. Look at that. I'm gonna have to make a course correction just before I reach the Mun, which will allow me to actually, I think I'm gonna need to slow down a little bit, so that then my orbit will re-intersect the Mun. So now this manoeuvre has been made, and incredibly precisely. This is gonna, it's so weird. The orbit's so complicated. It's now remade it really weird. Oh, I don't know. So we're now going to get ready for this manoeuvre. So what I'm going to do for this extremely precise manoeuvre is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to thrust limit this down to just 10. So now I'm doing the manoeuvre now, which is easily closing in my delta V. I'm making it so incredibly precise. Which is perfect because now my manoeuvre course has been plotted. How amazing, everybody. We are now on our way to not just one, but 2 Munar orbits. Let's absolutely go. I think I plotted that quite well, so fake round of applause. Woo! I might put something in editing just there. Yeah, I guess. So that out of the way. We are now getting closer and closer to the Mun's SOI. Our electricity, however, is running out. So we're going to need to do all of this we're going to need to do all of this quite well. So, yeah. I actually didn't take into account life support. Because whilst I did bring a bunch of batteries, we might need to turn on our engine at some point soon, so that I can, oh god, that's a problem. Electricity depleted. Oh no. Oh, that's not very good. Okay, how do I regenerate electricity, however? We have got no RTGs and solar panels have not been unlocked yet for us. I don't know, but I've got a feeling that Jebediah, I don't know if electricity is essential for survival. I don't know. It might be, and it might not be. So I'm just going to check online and see if it is. Okay, everybody, it is. It is actually essential. So we've got a problem on our hands. We've got a big pooey problem on our hands. How long of electricity do I have remaining? Wait, is it essential? My game just froze. How odd. This is interesting. Odd, because Jebediah hasn't died. Now that's odd. I guess electricity might not be essential. Because Jebediah seems to be fine. Because, I guess it's not essential. I guess it's not. Now that is, that I didn't know. But, well, I guess we're going to have to take our mind off that because we've got enough life support that isn't electricity for ages on this ship. So, we're coming close to our periapsis, which is where we're going to run all of our science experiments. Which is, well, what we came here to do. We're going to open our locker here. Observe the goo! Which now gives us a whole 20 science. Observe the goo a second time. That's a lot. Now we will, now I'm just going to check. I wonder what trajectory. Okay, so it'd be better to run my material study now. Look at that. Yeah, I wonder. It might be nice to paint a rocket with this. So we're going to close our doors, of course. We're going to now finish this. We're going to close our hatch again. And off we go again. Bye, Moon. See you in a few hours. Jebediah coasts his way on and out of the Mun's SOI and into the unknown. Crossing the SOI for some reason always makes my computer freeze for a second. But, well, I guess it's time for actual encounter. So now, I guess, okay, yes, so it was one orbit. So I just orbited Kerbin, again. So it's actually one orbit ahead. What a beautiful view of Kerbin we have from up here. We're going to coast our way back to our apoapsis. Let the Mun catch up with us, of course. And, well, as imaginable, hit the SOI. Boom. Now we're going to again run the goo, but only this time, only when we get closer to the periapsis. Because the periapsis is the closest we're going to get to the Mun on this trip. An almost polar flyby of the Mun. We get an extremely unique view of both Kerbin and the Mun from this inclination? I wonder. So now we will re-observe the goo, giving us a lot of science. And, well, all of this done, it is time to go back home. I'm going to cut now because going back home is pretty boring, and I'll see you back on re-entry. Bye. And in true EAX fashion, I forgot to record the literal entire re-entry. But anyways, we made it safely down. We almost died because the craft was slightly unstable in re-entry, but well, we're fine. And what can I say, ladies and gentlemen? If we're fine, it's a success. So let's just coast our way down for splashdown. For now, I'm not going to deploy my main parachute because these two big drogue chutes do absolutely fine. But I think now I'll deploy it. And good timing because I am coming down slow and slow and slow. I've jettisoned my heat shield. I never actually oh. So actually, plosh, the cameras are useful for something. Well, I've done some science, some last minute science, and, well, oh, and a crew report. So, we'll recover the vessel and see what has happened. Well, I'm quite excited to see the science gain because I've got a feeling there'll be quite a lot of science after that mission. But only this will tell, so let's wait until we do that. 167 science. What more could I want? Now, I think I'm probably going to research the node called space exploration. Because, well, I think we should. But before that, I think we should have a better look into electronics. Because, well, we need a bit more electronics. A problem I had was running out of electricity. Which, well, that's a bit of a problem. So, I don't know why I need to research this specifically, but I have to. And of course, we are, in true fashion, out of science. So, until the next one, friends, goodbye.